Today we saw Peter and the Starcatcher.
It's 12 storytellers telling the story of how Peter Pan came to be and Neverland and the Peter Pan story that we all know. Lord Astor and his daughter Molly are on a mission for the Queen, and they're on 2 different ships, and each of the ships have boxes on them.
It turns out that the treasure that's in the chest is something called stardust, and they are star catchers, and their job is to find the dust as it falls from the sky. And the stardust has magical powers that allows you to become whatever it is that you want to become.
The stardust can be used for good or evil, and it's up to them to make sure that it gets in the right hands and is used for the right things.
There's an evil character in the plays named Black Stash, and he is after the treasure. They want to keep it out of his hands because if he gets it, then he can become the greatest evil presence on the planet, perhaps.
Molly was played by Celia Keenan-Bolger, and she did a fantastic job. She plays a 13-year-old. She really kind of wins your heart over and does a great job. She captured that youthfulness and playfulness.
Christian Boyle plays Black Stash, and of everyone on the stage, he was my favorite character. I think that the way that he played Black Stash was both very funny and very frightening.
He had great lines. He was able to play, you saw a little good in him at some points, but a lot of sarcastic evil that was really, really fun to enjoy.
It's a really intimate show. You feel like you're sitting there being told the story one-on-one.
It's set in such a way that there's just a few actors that constantly change roles, and each of them take the part of the narrator, each of them take probably about 100 different roles throughout the story.
The staging was so simple, so effective, and so creative that I found myself looking at and watching the characters more than anything else.
The actors themselves became the props. So they would either hold up a rope and it was, they were going down the steps. They would, wave the rope and it became the ocean. So it was constant motion on the stage, but it really worked well.
I thought it was a really fun show, and I definitely had a good time at the theater.
It was great. I really enjoyed it. It's a big physical comedy. A lot of, falling down and jumping, and that I think kids would really enjoy. It's so creative and well done.
I think it's a little old for, say, a 5-year-old, but someone who's 7 or 8, I think, would really appreciate the humor and appreciate the Peter Pan story and still get that through the show.
I would recommend going to see this show to people. It's a fun night at the theater. It's good energy. It's a story that you haven't heard before that you'll really kind of fall in love with because everyone knows Peter Pan, and it's great to see what leads up to that.
It's probably one of the funnier shows I've seen this season. Really, really enjoyed it.